Hello everybody, this is going to be a how to solve video on the Shengshou ball 2x2. I got this upon request, so I'm going to make this for you, and I hope it's helpful. So I'll start off by scrambling it, kind of like a 2x2. The requirements for this video, sorry I just hit the camera, you have to be able to solve a 2x2. That's not too much to ask. A 2x2 are really easy to solve, and if you can't solve a 2x2, go look at a different tutorial, because I'm not going to make one because it's really easy and just it's not going to take too long to figure out. Okay, so I'm almost done scrambling this. You can see it has some alignment issues, this cube, and these center layers can be kind of stupid to turn. Okay, that's all the mixing up I'm going to do. And the first step of this cube is probably what you predicted. Just solve it like a 2x2. So what you do is just get the first layer, and then I just get the second layer, and then, yeah. So, as you can see, once you have this, all the outsides are done, but you still have to get the center. So what I start with is getting two opposite centers. For the kind of the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to start with a center that doesn't have that much done. Normally I would start with, say, the white side, but just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to start with the green side. So you can see it already has two pieces done, and that's really helpful for you. Next thing you want to do is make a second 1x2 kind of bar and insert it in here. So here's one green piece, and the other one is over here. So what you want to do is line them up and then put them somewhere else, and then you can insert them. So if I were to, say, have it like this, if I can turn the cube, my gosh, this needs some lube. Okay, so say if I had it like this, what you basically want to do is get it into a position where you can turn this layer and it will line up with this way. So if I turn it like this way, no, it's not lined up, these two. So then if I kept turning it, it obviously isn't going to line up by doing this. So I keep turning it until I turn it and it lines up. Now the layer you just turned, which in this case is the left layer, you want to move the 1x2 bar into that layer and then reverse your move. So now you have this 1x2 bar here, and you have the one you already have on the green side. So next what you do to insert the 1x2 bar, as you can probably guess, is to line them up and then to take the opposite layer and bring it here. Now what you want to do is you want to rotate this center ball until the circle pieces match up with the outside. So I rotated it one, and not quite there yet. I rotated a second time, and it matches up. So now what you just do is reverse your setup move, and you'll have your first side done. Now, you do not go to an adjacent side, you go to an opposite side. So here we have the blue side. This side you do not have a 1x2 bar done yet, and that is okay. So what I would do is that I would try to just match one up and just drag it straight in here. So I would do that by rotating this layer, this left layer here, because this piece is on the right, so you want to rotate the opposite side and rotate this top layer. Make sure it has a blue piece on it. So this layer wouldn't be suitable because there's no blue pieces to turn into the layer. So rotate an opposite layer and just kind of turn the circle until you have the blue piece in a position where when you reverse the move, one second, my apologies, this cube is really giving me some trouble for turning. So when you reverse the layer, it'll attach with the 1x2 bar now, and you'll have one piece done. Or two pieces done, I mean. Next, as you can probably guess, is to make the second 1x2 bar. So you can see we have this piece here and this piece here. If I were to turn it now, it wouldn't match up. So what we're going to have to do is rotate this one until it does match up. So if I rotate it this way, no, it's not going to match up. If I rotate it, oh my gosh, if I rotate it this way, it's still not going to match up. But now, if I rotate it once again, now you can see when I turn it, it's going to match up. Now, get it out of the way, because you're going to reverse this move and you don't want to break it up. So get it out of the way, And when you reverse this move, this is going to be untouched. So now we have these two 1x2 bars, and just like we did before, you're going to line them up together, bring this layer down, and rotate it until the blues match up with the other blues. So there's one, and the second time we'll match it up, and there we go, and you undo your move. There you have the two opposite sides done. Now we'll go into a third side. I'll do this white side just because it's nice and easy. So say it's going to be rotated like this. Bring it up. No, it doesn't match up. But then you just rotate it again, and you bring it up, and this time it does match up. So like you can guess, rotate this circle ball until it matches up with the pieces. So I'm going to do that, and now it matches up with the pieces, and undo your move, and you'll have another side done. Now you're done 3 sides, and you're halfway done. Next, we'll move on to the red side. Here I can see if I move this layer up, this piece will match up with this piece, these two pieces, and I can turn it into the layer and bring it back down, and I'll have this 1x2 bar done. So I'll do exactly like I said. I'll turn this layer up, I'll rotate this bar into where it matches up with the pieces, and undo my move, and that'll get me these 2 pieces. Now is my last piece for the red side, and as you can see, I have a piece over here and the piece down here. Now I know from experience, if I do an L2 move, it's going to line these 2 pieces up, and I can bring it around and undo that, and it will complete this side. So I'm going to do exactly like I said, an L2 move. That's going to match these 2 pieces up. I'm going to turn it into the circle, because if you're noticing a pattern, you always want to turn the matched up pieces into the circle and then undo your moves, so you'll have your next side done. You're on to your last 2 sides. Now these sides, you do one of them, and obviously the other one will be automatically solved because there's no other pieces for it to be mixed up. You're almost done the cube. So if I were to rotate this left layer up, no, it's not gonna, nothing's matched up. What you're trying to do is match this yellow piece up with this yellow piece. So if I rotate it once, this way, no, I'm going to turn it up and it's not going to match up. Once again, no, this is still not going to work. I turn this up and it doesn't match. And the third time, I'll turn it, and just like that, it will match. You can see these 2 pieces. When I turn it up, bring it into the circle, just like you always have. There you go, bring in a circle, and reverse your move, and you will have solved the Shengshou ball 2x2 cube. This is a really easy cube to solve. I figured this out by myself, no problem. I'm sure this tutorial will hopefully help you, and now you know how to solve it if you couldn't figure it out yourself. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you liked the quality of this video.